Do you remember this wrestler in WWE? So I know I haven't been posting that much, but from now on, I'll try my best to post daily wrestling content so we can learn more about professional wrestling and we can learn together as well on the fly about professional wrestling in general. So let's go. So the wrestler we are talking about is Daniel Puder. And Daniel Puder is an interesting character, an interesting person because of his story, and that was back in 2004, I believe. In the 4th season of Tough Enough, there was an occasion which happened in the middle of the ring where Kurt Angle, freaking the guy with the broken freaking neck, challenged the Tough Enough contestants, and he battled like one person before, but then he challenged Daniel Puder, which he was advised not to challenge by none other than Vince McMahon himself. Yes, Vince McMahon himself said don't challenge Daniel Puder because obviously he's got MMA background and everything. But what happened was Kurt Angle tried to get him into a takedown, but then while he was trying to take him down, Daniel Puder got him into an armbar, and Kurt was about to submit, but obviously Kurt kind of rolled him up, and the referee quickly counted 1, 2, 3, and obviously Kurt won that match. And let's talk about the next situation of Daniel Puder. So the next incident is that in the 2005 Royal Rumble, I believe, that Daniel Puder backstage was just getting egotistical, arrogant, saying that he was in a main event, and everybody's like, what main event? He's like, the Royal Rumble. So what happened was, when his number was drawn, he got battered for 10 minutes by 3 people: Eddie Guerrero, Hardcore Holly, and Chris Benoit. Yes, Chris Benoit. And they battered him for 10 minutes, and because of that, I believe his push was derailed. And WWE actually offered him another contract, but he turned it down. And then later on, that contract was given over to the other Tough Enough contestant, Mike the Miz Annan. So imagine that. Daniel Puder would have had that contract, and look how big the Miz is now. But it would have been great seeing him longer in the WWE, but it is what it is. But I got another fact to tell you right now. So in a podcast, Jeff Jarrett was talking about Daniel Puder and how TNA wanted to sign him, and I think that would have been great for Daniel Puder. Daniel Puder would have been a great TNA professional wrestler, and I think he would have killed it in TNA. Imagine Daniel Puder versus Monty Brown. Come on, that's a match match in the making. And obviously, the main match was supposed to be Kurt Angle versus Daniel Puder. Imagine that, a rivalry from WWE to another promotion. And that would have been great. Imagine seeing Daniel Puder as NWA World Champion. Imagine seeing Daniel Puder as the TNA World Champion, the Midwest design. That would have been wicked. But apparently he was in talks with another company at that time. So we're going to talk about that right now. So the other company I'm talking about is going to actually be the UFC. Yes, the UFC. The UFC actually wanted to sign Daniel Puder to a contract, but his opponent was actually going to be Kurt Angle again. So this rivalry, everybody wanted it. UFC wanted it, WWE wanted it, TNA wanted it. This was a match in the making. This was everybody's dream match back then, kind of. But if Dana White said if Kurt Angle was to break into the UFC, he has to face Daniel Puder, and that would have been a freaking great match. I think an Olympic wrestler versus an MMA wrestler, that would have been great. A gold medalist versus a freaking professional MMA fighter, that speaks for itself. And UFC at that time was actually good, it had some good fighters as well. It would have been a great match, honestly. Daniel Puder versus Kurt Angle in the UFC would have been great, and even in TNA as well. But I hope Daniel Puder's doing well right now, and it's a shame to see him not seeing him become a big star, because at that time it was a ruthless aggression era. Anybody could be champion, anybody could have became a world champion, anybody could have had a push. But hope Daniel Puder's doing well, hope Kurt's doing well, and if you follow me on my YouTube channel, I hope you like and subscribe to my channel as well, and comment below as well. And same with my TikTok, just comment below on my TikTok and also follow me as well. It would be great for me, and it would be great for you guys as well. And just most important of all, you guys know the most important message: spread the message of love and peace everywhere, literally everywhere. You gotta spread love and peace everywhere. Okay? Take great care, guys. Booyah!